Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to today's video. I have some really good news which I'm really excited to share. So as I was checking through all the game, I noticed something very good and I wanted to bring to your attention because this is something that's possibly coming in the next few weeks, and I can't wait. I'm actually pretty excited for this, like legit excited. So I'm gonna show you this. If you go onto the event section, if you haven't seen already, there are two new items: Lock Temple Treasure Chest and Massive Lock Temple Treasure Chest. These two items are most probably be looted in the next addition to Arcane Legend, and it's a gauntlet form. And I think this either next week or the week after, there will be a new event called Swamp Temple Challenge, and this is probably the map where you will be looting this. If you go here, it's got some really good loot that I'm excited to get my hands on. Firstly, there are 3 different Arcane Belts. Now these Arcane Belts are level 71, and they statistically they're superior than all the belts before, as you would expect from an arcane rarity and highest level item available in the game. The good thing about making an investment on this item is this will be probably one of the best item to go into the expansion with when level 75 is released. So you can also benefit from this in the long term. The only downside to this is all of these belts only add dex and no other stats, despite there being 4 different classes. So I would expect rogues to benefit the most from this, but if there is an aura from this Arcane belts, then I assume this will become the most popular belt throughout Arcane Legend. They are tradable, so you can sell them as well, and I assume you'll be selling them for quite a high price as well at the start. Now the stats are very good. For a comparison, I have 2 of these things right here. I'm gonna change to full screen so you guys can see better. As you can see here. So I'm gonna show you the 3-headed belt of Warlord, and as you can see here, it has 51 intelligence. Here you have 59. You have 59 intelligence, so that's a complete 8 boost in intelligence, which is actually quite significant if you add jewels in as well, and if you have percentage int as well. Now it has 35 more strength than the best previous one. It also adds 4% 3 critical, where the last is 3.72, and this is actually a really significant jump. 0.5 is a very big jump in crit chance. It also adds 150 health and 150 mana, where the previous one did not add those at all. So hopefully you will be a bit stronger if you're a mage, and that's the same case with the other classes as well. Lastly, it adds 9.34 damage, whereas the previous one only added 8.07, and this is actually also a really big jump as well, so you will be a lot stronger by the end. I assume the content of this map will be pretty difficult because the increasing jump in the stats for this weapon, or they're releasing it for the future, even though this item wasn't really released that long ago. If you do have the old Arcane Belt, I would urge you to sell it because that might devalue pretty soon. Now the next item we're gonna look into is new artifact. Whoa, it's called Infested Artifact. They're arcane, and the stats on this is ridiculous if you didn't know. Now the previous arcane artifact was the level 100 artifact, which was released 2-3 years ago. It costed like 10 to 20,000 platinum to make, and this one only offered 100 dex. This one has 110 dex and 60 armor. If you can't tell, there is crazy. Like this is like game breaking stats. In addition to this, it offers you +1 damage, which is insane. I'm surprised this is something they're actually offering, because this is a ridiculous thing. Plus 0.1, it can like increase quite a bit. So I think these items will definitely be the way to go, and can probably, depending on the drop rate of this, it can potentially be 50 million each. I would pay 50 million each for this if they were actually rare, because of how overpowered this is. If we compare the previous artifacts, they only go about sorry, I don't have any on my character, but if you check here and stuff like this, they only had 41 intelligence with some additional damage and armor, but not all of the classes actually have those. So as you can see, that's not, so it's a really big jump. Just one primary stat, so it's really good for people who are just using it for one for their class. So that is something really awesome. I'm happy to see that they're finally here. People who have the original artifacts, the level 61s, they're gonna be struggling quite a lot to compete, because they have potentially just lost, I don't know, about 60-80 mil, just because these new artifacts will basically just take over. Okay, now moving on to the massive lock crate. It actually offers additional loot. So to craft them, you will need the normal locked temple chest, one martial crate, and a massive locked temple recipe. I think this item required for this item is consumed on use. Yeah, so it's a consumable item, and you probably get this from farming in the swamp as well. The difference between those is this offers you three more pulls, and it gives you heroic Samael. We're gonna check the stats for heroic Sam. I think he will be here, although I haven't actually checked, but I'm hoping he is here so I can show you guys exactly what the stats are and whether it is something that I think is worth getting or not. And this is my first look. You can see, oh my god, that looks awesome, like that red and that. Yeah, so this is something that is really OP. I'm personally really loving it. I would sure it's a recolor, but I actually really like that recolor of the pet. But all heroics are recolor here. So let's get right into this. Damages the target and has a chance to apply toxic poison dot. Poison has chance to spread every tick. So that'll be a really good passive for PvP and normal maps. Adds 40% primary stats. Already liking it. 20% damage, 15 crit, plus 10 all stats. Yeah, so this is the happiness bonus is really good. It's definitely one of the top 5 or top 3 in Arcane Legend. And the Arcane ability is Evil Exile. Has a 20% chance to instantly kill an enemy, and very high chance to terrify. Instant death does not apply to bosses or PvP. As you can see, this is an extremely really nice pet. This is something I would actually get. So I am pretty happy that they have added some really good upcoming loot coming into the event. If you haven't done so, feel free to check these items in the crafting section for yourself, or into the game. And if you do get it, let me know how you like these items. I'm really excited that they're adding all this loot in. I personally hope they do add a little bit of gold in here as well, so you can farm in the new upcoming map. I'm not 100% sure how exactly it's gonna work. I think you're not gonna need luck elixirs to farm this, but it will probably, most probably, have a level cap. So if you're level 66 or below, I'd urge you to get to level 71 as soon as you can, because level 71 is probably when everyone is gonna be farming. And I can guarantee you, if you farm this event and get really lucky, you will benefit a lot more and become rich instantly by looting any of these items I just showed you guys. They would be like worth 20 million plus at the start, or maybe slowly going down over time. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to check the description for any links or anything I've mentioned, and if I haven't, send a comment and I'll let you guys know. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.